anyone saying that this isn't real,
he did leave. I wish Max nothing but the best. I think him leaving obviously is his decision. I can't speak on his own decision. He's a grown person and he has his own stuff that he worries about, that he talked to me and Jason about, specifically like individually. When I say individually, I mean he talked to me and Jason about some stuff. I will be honest with you, when he did tell me that he was leaving, I'm a little bit of a I did cry a little, especially because I've known Max before he had even like 1,000 viewers, before FaZe. And when I wasn't doing good in my career, we had a talk actually in my car. Oh man, we had a talk in my car when we came back from this basketball thing that we did at Sky Zone. And he basically told me to never quit, like never give up, like to believe in yourself, blah, blah. So it is really sad to me for him leaving. I felt like I was really close with him when he had his first concert. I was one of the only FaZe members that went, because it's not even just like their fault. It's more or less, it's like everyone was busy, but I just wanted to make sure I was there for him in his big moment, because I really do have love for him, and I always wanted to see him succeed. In my car YouTube videos, all I do is use his music. When he dropped his album, it's like I'm always gonna be there for him, and it just made me really sad, because I felt like there's always a solution to anything anyone's feeling, you know what I'm saying? And obviously it didn't work out accordingly, but yeah, I'll always respect Max, and I hope whatever he does, he does it in his best way possible, you know what I'm saying? I really hope whatever plans he has, he succeeds in it, and vice versa, bro. I see a lot of people saying that FaZe Clan is going to end or whatever. That's not true. FaZe is built off energy, and honestly, my energy will never change based on if people come in, if they come out. Y'all know I've been in here for around 3 years, and I love everyone here, right? I love everybody here. We all are so different, and that's what makes us so special. We all do different things. We all do different anything, and that's what makes our group special, bro. The shit that we accomplished in 1 year is unheard of, and it's not stopping. You know, I see people saying, could this be the end? Could this be a domino effect of other people leaving? I'm here to tell y'all that I'm never leaving FaZe regardless. Every single member in this house could leave. I'm never leaving FaZe, and y'all could call me dumb, but I've been a fan of this shit since I was 11 years old, and I will always rep FaZe even when I'm old, bro. It's even if I'm not with FaZe, I will always be FaZe, bro. I've really been a fan of this shit before anything. I grew up on the internet. I grew up watching FaZe, and I personally, I know people might get upset with that, but I will never leave here. I'll always be FaZe Ronaldo or in some sort, FaZe StableRonaldo, you know, whatever it might be. As for the subathon, I see people saying the subathon's not happening. The subathon is still happening. There's always going to be workarounds. There's always going to be fixes. When something doesn't go right, do you quit? It's like my career, bro. It's like when shit doesn't go right, you have an option. You can either pivot when changes, or you can give up and quit. And I feel like a lot of people look at us and they're like, y'all should quit because of the Banks leaving. It could be Max leaving. It could be whatever, bro. It's like, that's not energy that I even want in my circle. So if that's how y'all feel, then that's how y'all feel. I can't tell you to change your opinion, but around me, bro, I'm always going to have good energy, and I'm always going to try to push for things, especially with I went throughout my whole career. I'm always going to keep moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't ever stop when something happens. You always got to find pivots in life. And this is like one of those reasons, you know? So to Max, I love you. I hope everything's good, and I'll always be here for you. But yeah, that's my take on this, and I'm really sad about it, but I understand it's what's best for him, and I will always respect that. The things he told me individually, you know, made me super sad, but I'll always respect Max. So yeah.
I wish nothing but the best for Max. It's all love. I met Max, a little over a year ago when we all flew out for our announcement videos. I posted a video on my Instagram story last night of the first night we met. It was us in a club, and it was like instantly we all just clicked. I don't know how to explain it. I'll always remember all the memories, the relationship, the friendship that I made with Max. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and tell you guys that I'm not hurt. This sucks. It does. It hurts me. It does. I feel like I lost someone. But at the end of the day, I want what's best for Max, and I wish him the best and nothing but good luck and love on the solo journey that he's gonna go on. You know, I fully believe in him and think that he can take 5-star and his brand and do everything he dreams of and what he wants to do and take his to the next level. Does it suck it had to be this way? Yeah, but I do wish Max the best. I really do.
This is real. Still got love, all the love in the world for my dog, but he's on to different paths, and like, you feel me? Like, I have all the love in the world for my boy Max forever. The FaZe was telling us like, yo, Rage, what we doing? Rebrand needs to happen. Who we picking up? That boy Max, the first month came to mind. No ifs, ands, or buts. You feel me? But Max, he doing his own, you feel me? I'm not gonna say why. That's up to him to do. I'm not gonna do that for him.
Obviously, y'all seen everything on Twitter, bro, with Max leaving FaZe. It is the truth. Y'all seen Ron talk about it. Y'all seen Lacy talk about it. Y'all seen Rage talk about it. We are all sad about that. This is real. Okay? This is real. And y'all seen his live, I seen his live, we all seen his live. He says that he wants to grow his brand, and that's my dog, bro. We grew this from basically the ground back up, bro. Rebuilding FaZe. It was a lot, but it's the truth. Max is gone. All I can do is support Max, bro. His journey, because that's what I would want for him to do to me. But I mean, there's not much to talk about, to be honest with y'all. I really don't want to go too deep into it, bro. That's my brother for life. I love him to death, bro.
I said I'm following Max across the country. Bro, this is not no Naruto or Sasuke segment. That going. Not chasing him down from the Hidden Leaf Village to bring it back, gang. What the thought this was? I'm chasing him across the country. What? Stop playing with me, bro. What the? Why would I have to chase him down? I told him every day. Like, what the? I literally be on FaceTime with every single day. This is my man's, bro. He said, bring him back. Him leaving FaZe got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is his solo arc that he want to go on. That is his solo arc where he wants to chase, you know, he wants to chase his dreams. He believes in a bigger picture for himself, and that's what he wants to do. I'm going to support my brother because at the end of the day, even before FaZe obviously got closer, my boy want to be the biggest, and that's something that I will support. You know what I'm saying? I've always been in his corner. I've always been, you know, very supportive of his rapping. Ever since we joined FaZe, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm not here to really be number one. I want to support you for you to go up and you to chase your dreams of being number one. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit like, you know, when you have a brother and you see the potential of what they could do, you can't get mad. Like, I'd be lying if I sit here and be like, I wasn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously it's like, this is gonna be a I'm not gonna see around every single day no more. This is a guy's like, yo, gang, yo, I'm tight right now, gang. I need to pull up on you right now. Smoke a spliff. We gotta chop it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, obviously we're not gonna have that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because we're busy people. You know, he's busy. He's chasing. I'm busy. I'm doing my people. And it's on some type of time where it's like, you know, we're grown men, bro. You know, I'll genuinely be honest, there was like a little conversation that did get me like emotional, that had me like, I was dead, like genuinely like emotional, but it was all some that is like, that got resolved regardless of what it was, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, we're Gucci, you know what I'm saying? That's still my brother that I was sleeping on a couch with when I was back in Miami. We had a whole mansion to ourselves. This is the same guy I'm sleeping on the couch with, same guy that I'm sleeping on the couch with in LA, you know what I'm saying? And the same guy during the subathon when he was going through his depression, he know what's up. I was one of the main there and will never switch up, you know what I'm saying? Because I genuinely feel like he's genuinely a great person. Max himself is genuinely a good person, so that's why I support Max. Regardless of what it is though, that's the bruh, and that's nothing more to it.
So did Max leave FaZe, join WWE? I actually don't know much about that, to be honest. To my knowledge though, it is real, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what caused him to do that. Even if I did, I would just tell you guys, like, I know, but I just shouldn't talk about it because it's just not my business. I'm not involved with any of that, right? Like, I'm not involved with FaZe. Like, obviously I'm always FaZe at heart. I don't say this disrespectfully, but it's beyond most of you because you just wouldn't get it. Like, you've seen it from a third person POV, but you weren't there. You don't know what happened off camera. You don't know how people treated other people. It's so deep. So honestly, it's pretty hard to comprehend. The same way with you guys, right? Like, you could tell me about your life and I could try to understand it, but I don't know every single thing that happened, every micro emotion you felt during every moment. Like, there's so much, like, that's super deep. So I hope you guys can like understand that and respect that too. I with Max with the music he had going on. I thought he could build the craziest shit ever. Honestly, I really still think he can.
I don't think I'm crying right now. It's probably Intel. Yo, bro. Dude, I'm crying, bro. Oh my god. Yep, that'll. Bro. Why is I'm crying, bro? Hey, man, one thing about me, I really care about these guys, bro. I really do. Some of them probably don't even know how much I do care, but I do. A lot. Yeah, y'all can say Kaysan. Y'all can say Kaysan. This was me when Max left FaZe 2. Mess this week, bro.
Chat, I see what you guys are saying, but to be honest, like, it really is not my place to speak on that because I actually have no idea what happened. So I wouldn't talk about something I don't know about, and it's just not my business, you know?